Hi everybody, I'm just getting the stream ready, and can you let me know if you can hear me okay? We should be starting soon, so if you can tell me on the chat if you can hear me, that would be great, and I'm just adjusting the settings and I'll be going live soon.
There you go. So you have sound now.
Nice.
Good job.
Hey everybody, can you guys hear me and see me? We're starting a little early.
With tech support
With
boyfriend.
my tech support, I'm introducing my boyfriend,
Hello,
David.
tech support.
I'm so excited to be here with you guys. It's my first time streaming, so bear with me if we have any technical difficulties. But let me know if you can hear me now by letting me know on the chat, if you can see me, and let's get this started.
So,
Let me see.
what products did you bring to take a look at today?
Oh, hold on. Can they hear me?
Yeah. So how
is that any delay or is it going?
Yeah, there's about 5 seconds of delay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, there's about 5 seconds delay, so you guys let me know if you can hear me. But today I want to answer some of your beauty questions. Some people send me some of the questions over the community tab, and so oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it helped. Top 3. Thank you for a message, very inspiring. Oh. Yeah, I always make sure I reply to everybody's message whenever I have time. It's just, thank you guys. Thank you, Janine, for letting me know you can see me and hear me. Yeah, it's my first time streaming and my boyfriend's been helping me. It's not as simple as it seemed, but I'm glad we're here and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And yeah, so it's my first time streaming. I'm gonna be doing this every Sunday. And so you guys can send me questions through the week, and if you want me to do anything live, I actually brought some things. Maybe we can do a mask together. This week I actually wanted to do avocado face mask, so I brought the ingredients, so maybe we can do that together. If you don't have any questions, I'll be doing the avocado face mask live. I also brought one of my favorite things for neck firming, because I had some questions. Oh yeah, it's egg whites. Is one of my favorite things for firming the skin, and I have a video on my channel that talks about egg whites face mask. And I had a question, somebody was asking a question what to do for the neck, and I've been trying to work more on my neck because I've been lazy. Like, I do things for my face a lot, but I definitely have been focusing more on my neck lately, because, you know, I'll be 41, guys, this July 19. So I'm definitely seeing aging on my neck. So that question that was sent to me is definitely good, because I'm researching a lot of things for the neck right now. So do you guys want to hear some more things for the neck, or what? Do you guys please make sure to type any questions and I'll continue talking, but Also make sure to send me any questions on the chat, in the chat box.
Yeah, just start something to do, and then when people ask questions, we can answer them. So
yes, this is my first time chatting ever. Even when there was again, I'm old. Was it Yahoo or which was the one that was you got mail? What was that one?
AOL.
Even when there was the AOL and people did chats, I've never did chats. So
you never did AIM?
No, I never did it.
Oh my god, that was right up your alley. I did AIM.
I know. That was the beginning when I was in college.
Rest in peace, AIM.
Yeah, so I'm new for chatting, but I'm excited that I can see a lot of, familiar faces here, and yes, so I'm happy to be here with you guys. But continue for the neck. The neck is one area of the of the body that actually, yes, top 3. My hair is naturally straight, but it's very coarse, and I definitely need to wash it. I've been sick actually, guys. I'm actually super sick right now. I have a cold. That's why my nose is kind of red. I've been like sneezing and but it's very thick. My hair is very thick, and I have highlights as well. But if I air dry it can get frizzy sometimes, but it is naturally straight.
Pass me my headphones.
Okay, 1 second. My boyfriend is here for technical support, in case you need anything. Yeah, and I have some great recipes on my channel for hair, because my hair used to be a lot smoother before I did the highlights, and I had a moment in my life, actually once I started my YouTube channel, that my hair was like super bleached and with highlights, that it got so damaged that I would take a shower and I would do this and my hair would just fall off. And just now it's getting back to a little bit of health, so that's why I have some masks on my channel about for the hair. The mayonnaise mask is amazing, one of my favorites, because my hair was like straw, and the mask really helped my hair. Have one with coconut oil also. But if you guys want more tips for the hair or more videos like suggestions for the hair, please make sure to also comment on the chat. And continue on the neck. Again, I'll continue answering questions and talking about the neck as well. So continue on the neck. One good mask for the neck that anybody can do that is super simple to make is the egg white. And it's just an egg white. You just beat the egg white a little bit so it's not too runny. And I will apply for you guys so you guys can see. Baby, can you beat up for me a little bit? So I'll have my assistant beat it up. While I talk. Just a little bit so it gets a little fluffy. It's nice to have an assistant. Okay. And he's gonna be beating the egg white.
I'm gonna go do it right here.
Yeah, no, just so it's a little fluffy so I can continue talking about it. Yes, for the blackheads. Yeah, for the blackheads, is the beating too loud?
Is there a reason you're looking at me?
Yeah, somebody had a question about the blackheads. And for blackheads, I actually have a very good video on my channel right now. It's a DIY blackhead remover. And it's just charcoal, like one charcoal pill, you can buy in any supermarket. And you open the pill, and then 1 tablespoon of Elmer's glue. I know you guys are gonna say Elmer's glue, is that crazy? But actually Elmer's glue is the one they use for kids, is non-toxic, and it really helps to pull everything out, and it is safe to use. And a lot of those masks you see on Instagram and Facebook is basically the same recipe. You're like buying Elmer's glue with charcoal. They may add other ingredients, but it's basically that. It's the same consistency, and it's super easy to make. And the secret is to always put a little bit of a warm compress on your nose or the area, so it kind of loosens them up, and then you apply the mask. And I have on my channel, it's called DIY Blackhead Remover, so make sure to check it out. And he's beating the egg white right now a little bit, so hopefully you guys can hear. And I'll put it on my neck so you guys can see. But the egg white is amazing, not just for the neck, but for the face, because it has a lot of protein, and it tightens the skin. It gives you like an instant lift. And with regular use, it definitely helps to kind of keep the skin very firm, and it's also really good for burns. And I also have a video that talks about that I have on my channel, that I even show, like I had a very bad burn, and I put the same thing, like I beat the egg white a little bit so it's not too runny, then I put on my finger, and as soon as you get burned, you see? Yep. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too beaten up, just a little bit. And I'll apply for you guys so you guys can see. And then we can be doing masking as we're talking about the neck, because it's definitely something I want to be talking more on my channel, because I've been testing other things too for the neck that I mean, you can use on your face too, because the skin of the neck is very delicate, and as you know, even more delicate than the skin on the face. So whatever you put on your face, you can put on your neck, but the neck, because normally we don't take care of it, does require more attention. And I have never really done much for my neck. I usually just do on my face, and I never really do my masks on the neck, but every single mask on my channel you can apply on the neck. I just never done it because I get lazy, and I know when you wash it off, it's good to do it when you take a shower, because if you wash it on the sink, it just kind of gets all over. But now I definitely notice a lot more lines, and they're getting better with some of the DIYs I'm testing right now. But the way to apply, you just put a little bit, and you guys are gonna see it's gonna get really tight. It almost reminds me of the henna cure mask a little bit, but the henna cure has a lot of more ingredients, but it has a similar feeling that you get tight. So you can apply all over the neck, and this is just egg whites. If you just joined, I'm applying just plain egg white. I just beat it up a little bit because I had a question about neck, and I'm also concerned with my neck. When you're younger, you don't really, you know, see anything. Like, I look at my older videos and my neck was fine, so I never really worried about it too much. But now that I'm getting older, and you can even extend this mask towards the décolletage. And
what did you call it?
Décolletage?
The what?
Décolletage.
The what?
My boyfriend is here with me. He's for technical support.
Technical and comedic relief.
Yeah, he helped me set up the whole...
and she's in my office.
This is actually his office. Because I have a Mac, but... Are you guys... where are you guys located? Because we're in LA right now, and it's extremely hot. This weekend was insane. So let me know in the comments, like, where are you guys located? Like, are you guys in the US? Are you, where, you know, how's the weather? Where are you guys at? Let me... Sacramento, oh my god.
How is it in Sacramento?
How's the weather in Sacramento right now? Because here yeah, Sacramento, yeah, it's the capital of Los Angeles. Of California. Yes, Los Angeles.
I'm really glad.
Almost 100 degrees, oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, you're in Venice. That's so cool. I love Venice Beach. Yes. South Carolina. How is in South Carolina? Is it humid right now? It is as hot as in California, because we had in this heat wave that even with the air conditioning, Connecticut. Oh my god, you guys are all over. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm originally from the Amazon, so I'm familiar with humidity and heat, but this weekend and then I got sick, so having a cold in the heat is just not very good. Like, I'm still like stuffy and my nose is like all red. I think I almost injured myself from, you know, doing so much of the sneezing and rubbing my nose. But yeah, it's just been crazy with this weather. But in my city, in Manaus, where I'm from in the Amazon originally, it's 100 all year round. Doesn't matter if it's winter or summer. But LA usually has amazing weather, and this weekend has been crazy. I also live in the valley, so in Venice Beach you guys have, I know it's extremely hot, but here was like even hotter. But yeah, so stay cool guys, drink a lot of water, which it's very, very important. It's one of the #1 beauty tips I can give you guys. It's to drink a lot of water, and I'm sort of fault of not drinking too much water many times, and I can see the difference, and you know, for sure. But hot, yeah, hot like hell. It's true. I think I saw a meme, like somebody saying that they felt like in a scene of the Lord of the Rings that somebody just threw a ring at their living room. It was like super, super hot. Yeah, see, this is already tightening up. And it's so funny when it start getting tight, the egg white, you feel almost like the henna cure mask, and also the double dare. That mask, I have it, is amazing. The egg whites, it's really good for your neck, not just the neck, but for the face. But somebody had a question about what they do for the neck. It helps to tighten the neck, helps with anti-aging, and is really good, especially if you're finding your neck getting really like, you know, as we get older, the neck is the first thing to age. So it's a good DIY to do it when you're, any face mask is good to put on the neck. But the egg white in particular, if you're starting to feel like the neck's getting really, you know, getting a little bit floppy, and you even help to tighten up a little bit of the double chin because it tightens the skin. It has a lot of good protein. I have a whole video that talks about the benefit of eggs, and I love also the egg yolk face mask, but the egg white in particular gives you an instant tightening.
Hey, I'm going to mom's house for a sec. I'm listening to your stream, so if you need anything, just ask.
Okay, sounds good. Maybe can you give me like a towel, a moist towel afterwards so I can clean my neck? Yeah, because I forgot. I don't want to move. Or maybe just a bucket with water. I forgot.
Just be right back. See it and wash and come back.
Okay.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tight. The feeling with when as soon as you put the egg white mask, you start feeling pretty tight, like the henna cure mask you see on the TV. They get like crazy. I even did a review on my channel. That mask was also great. But if you're on a budget and you want some skin tightening, egg whites all the way. It's one of the best things. I also start trying this cream, but I just start using it. It's not I just research online. I do a lot of research online. And it's also for the neck. It's firming neck and bust. It's Alchemy Forever. It's a Switzerland brand. I'm still testing, so I'll do a review once I get a good, you know, feeling about this cream. But again, right now I'm all about the neck because I'll be 41 July 19th. And I feel like since last year to this year, my neck has started to really show a lot of aging, and mostly because I don't moisturize my neck. I mean, now I'm doing it, but I didn't used to really pay attention to it. Even when I did the egg white face mask, I would just do it on my face. And I think I have it even on my channel, like when I do my masks, I don't extend to the neck. And it's a big mistake. So if anybody's younger than 30, or actually any age, it's good to start taking care of your neck now, so when you're older, you really won't regret it, because it's crazy. Another thing I've been doing recently for the neck, mostly for the neck because I'm scared of doing on my face, is the Dermarolling or the Derma pen. Have you guys heard of this before? Let me know in the comments if you guys have heard of this. I had some people ask me to do reviews on, you know, doesn't mean this particular brand, but just this type of beauty tools. And this one is a Derma pen, which has little needles on it, very, very tiny needles, if you guys can see. Very, very tiny. This one is like 0.25. And there's also the micro needle, which is a roller. I have it in my bathroom. I forgot to pick it up. But I've also heard this is amazing for, you know, anti-aging, for wrinkles, and also for the neck. But because I'm scared of trying, I have very sensitive skin, so I'm kind of, I have done dermarolling, I wasn't consistent. Yes, because again, I always got scared of starting dermaroller or dermapen. Dermapen is basically the same than dermarolling. The difference is that this one you stamp it as opposed to roll it. But I do have a dermaroller, and I got it, but that was before I've tried sometimes once, and I got so like much peeling. Did you get any peeling, right, from dermarolling? Because the first time I did it, I got some peeling, and then after that, thank you, David. I love you for super chat. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, oh, I love you too. Yeah. So basically, the first time I did dermarolling, that was years ago. I didn't even have that many wrinkles. I just kind of tried it, and I felt like it made my skin dry and super red. Yeah. Yeah, this is the skin renewing yourself, but since my skin is so sensitive, like I felt like I was at the gym and even sweating was hurting, so then it kind of turned me off on it. And since I didn't really have that many wrinkles, it was like a long time ago.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I give you a suggestion for your streams?
Yeah.
When somebody says something,
oh, I said it.
When somebody says something and it makes a comment, say so and so says, and then read what they say, so that on the video when people
Got
watch
it.
back, people
Oh,
know
I
what's up.
see.
Because
Okay.
I'm listening to the video, but I don't know what people are saying.
Oh, got it. See, my boyfriend's giving me some good suggestions for, so I can mention who's
Just
saying the
go like,
comment.
who said that comment, that last comment?
Yeah, it was Ray Henderson.
So say Ray Henderson says.
Yeah. So
and then say what she said.
Yeah. So Ray Henderson is mentioning that she did the Dermarolling, and before, but she wasn't consistent, and she has also had some skin peeling. So I did the Dermarolling many years ago, when I always was so like, I'm so in love with anything beauty, and I do a lot of research on that. So I also did the Dermarolling. I bought it. I did once, and I had the peeling, and I also had, when I was at the gym, like my skin was hurting, almost like, it is an injury, because you're like, it is a bunch of needles that you're like pricking, your face, and is stimulating collagen production. It's actually scientifically proven, it works, but it does require some consistency, and also in the beginning, depending on the skin, it does have some side effects like that. And but recently I got this Dermapen, which is very gentle, is actually even smaller than the Dermarolling I tried before, and I want to start doing on my neck, especially for, see how the egg white is getting super tight? And now you can truly see how my neck, the part of my neck that is concerned me, is I'm starting to get the little, they call the turkey neck, and this is good to tighten. Yeah, and so this I'm gonna be testing soon on my neck first, because since on my face I try other products, and I don't want to be able to, like, I want to be able to continue doing videos as opposed to having like a super bad reaction, because once you do Dermarolling, your skin becomes very sensitive. So my idea is to do the Dermarolling and the Dermapen on my neck, especially those lines here, and then I'll report to you guys how long it took to get results and what I did. And then I will get the courage to do my face again, because now I definitely have more wrinkles that I did back then, and then I can truly start, seeing the results of Dermarolling. But anything, like Ray was saying, she wasn't consistent with the Dermarolling, but anything in general, not just Dermarolling, as far as beauty treatments, require consistency. And even if you buy the most expensive cream, if you don't use it, it doesn't really work. But I found that a lot of my DIYs sometimes works a lot better than any creams. I had some very good creams I tried lately, and I love it. But whenever I do some of my DIY masks, I haven't done it in a long time. And right before I did this video, my skin was so red, and I still have some redness on my nose because I've been sick and I've been sneezing all weekend. But I did my Oatmeal face mask, which is my holy grail. And my face feels like I have makeup on, but I don't have any makeup. Like, that mask is like amazing. Even though there's still some redness on my nose, because I feel like I might have irritated and maybe I might be breaking out there, but it's still a lot less red. And I had redness all around my nose, when you guys get sick, just from sneezing. And I'm amazed how the skin looks. I just did it like right before, because I didn't want to scare you guys. It's my first streaming, and I didn't want to look like I'm on my deathbed. So I did the mask, and once again, there's a lot of amazing expensive masks, but if you're on a budget, you do not need to spend tons of money with skincare. If you have oatmeal, blend it on a blender, get the fine powder, add water, put it on your face, and definitely looks like you had a facial that was like super expensive. So it depends on your budget, but definitely I totally agree that people do not need to spend tons of money to be beautiful and have beautiful skin. But the most important thing is consistency. Like, I love face masks more than moisturizers and treatments, and I feel like doing at least once or twice a week any DIY face mask or any store-bought face mask you love does so good to the skin, because it's like an intense treatment, and your skin my skin definitely shows. Like, when I'm sick, like this whole weekend I only did it today, but if I'm sick and I don't do my face mask, I notice like my skin just looks rough. And yeah, so lucky enough I have a lot of great product reviews on my channel, but I also have a lot of DIY, so you guys have the option. And yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see how tight this is getting. It's almost all dried up. I may wash or may not wash because I don't want to leave you guys. Again, it's my first stream, and next time I might do it in the bathroom so I have a bucket of water so I can think. But I also have, what did I bring? What was it? Yeah, so this one, for sure, I will be testing out, and watch out for the review and before and after, because I want to do more before and after so you guys can kind of see, you know, the progress. And I'll be starting this on my neck so I can start working on those lines right here. Other things I've been testing right now that I love, and some reviews coming up, and I'm sure you guys might have seen online. This is also really good for the neck. I'm seeing some results, but I'm still like testing, and it's the new face, and this is pretty expensive. It's kind of like a huge investment, this one. I still feel like you don't need it, but again, I have a beauty channel, so it's like I love reviewing those things for you guys, and that, you know, and I love beauty, so I love testing things out. So this one I'm still reviewing, but this particular model I'm still reviewing because I actually found out about the new face over 10 years ago when they had the old model. And let me know if in the comments if you guys have heard of this this tool. It's a micro oh my god, it's talk about micro needling, not micro needling. Oh my god, I literally am like I literally forgot like what it is. Jeez, again, I've been sick. I'm taking a lot of like cold medicines too, so I'm sorry. Anyway, this is like basically electric charge, electric energy, which I literally forgot the name of it. Is also micro. Please guys help me out if you guys have heard about new face. Let me see. Not micro needling. No, is the nano currency, microcurrent. Oh my god. The thing about being English being in your third language is sometimes I literally have those like blank moments. The other day I forgot what the color gray, like in my mind I remember in Portuguese, but then I couldn't remember. So my boyfriend makes fun of me all the time because a certain time in the day, if I'm too tired, I literally forgot English. So I did. It's microcurrent. I guess I got confused with micro needling. Microcurrent. So what microcurrent does is basically gives you this electric charge on your skin that kind of mimics the it's 10:30? Oh yeah. Yeah. After 10:30 p.m. my English expires. Yes, true. Yeah, so anyway. But so microcurrent is really, really good for the skin, especially but when you're older, because again, as I mentioned before, I tried this tool over 10 years ago when it was like still like this is like chargeable. So this one is the new model that I'm testing, but I tested out the old model that was still like battery, like you bought like a 9-volt battery, and that worked amazing too. But because my skin didn't have any sagness and I didn't have that many wrinkles, I didn't see much results. So I gave it to my dad, and my dad loved it so much. And then my dad, you know, like he still has it. It's like over 10 years old, and the old model is cheaper and worked a lot. My dad I actually gave my dad the new model, and he still likes the old one better. But anyways, but then I decided to get myself this one because my neck, and I'm noticing a lot of my neck getting like that. So this is also a thing that I'm finding is helping, but I will do more research before I post the video. But I wanted to mention to you guys because it's not just for the neck. It helps to firm the face. It's kind of expensive, it's like 300 or something, but it's like a face massage. But it's interesting. But I would definitely do a review on it. I just wanted to mention since it's kind of like something I'm working on right now. But definitely enjoyed using that. But if you're young and you don't have sagginess, I mean, the thing with the new face, it's you have to use it for your whole life. Consistency. It takes 5 minutes, but the moment you stop doing it, you lose the effects. So if you're young and you don't have anything, yes, Ray, there's so many gadgets right now that I started. Ray's talking about there's so many gadgets for skincare right now. And that's why I started a new series called Beauty Gadgets, because I love testing them. I love testing them out. And I had one that was actually sent to me that I actually really enjoyed. And it's like a face massager, and it has sonic movement, which helps any cream you have. It's on my channel. I think it's called Sonic Care. I forgot the name of it, but I have a review on my channel. That was one of my first videos from my beauty gadgets, and I'll have a full video on this one coming up too because I'm still testing. whenever I do a video, I like to test it for a while, and I, you know, sometimes do before and after, sometimes I forget, but I like to give a full test before I post it. I just don't want to do something I just got it and show you guys, because a lot of those beauty gadgets are pretty expensive, and I must say off the bat, do you need them? I really don't think so. I think there's different ways that people can get the same effects, but some of them are worth the money. But again, I wouldn't suggest anybody go break their budget if they don't have the budget for it. But I feel like there's a lot of great stuff out there that depending of each person's budget. The new face, I've been liking it so far because now I see more results, because as I'm older, I definitely see lifting. But I've been testing on my neck, and I'm gonna see how I like for the neck as well. But other beauty gadgets in the market is like the LED lights, which I'm really excited. I'm testing some too. I'm testing a lot of stuff right now, but I test them like at different times, so then I can see the results. So right now I'm really into the new face, and I'm gonna start using this one, which is the Dermapen. And yeah, so I'm like the little scientist for you guys, because I can test on me and see if it works. And believe me, my skin is the most sensitive ever, and if it works for me, it works for everybody. I think I'm very okay. I don't really like to talk politics on my channel because it's a beauty channel, and I feel like everybody has their, you know, opinions about politics. I love United States. I love this country so much. I came here, and that's all I'm gonna say. I feel like if I was a news channel, or if I was a channel that talked about politics, then I probably mention how much do I love Donald Trump. That was the question. But I would just say I love United States, and I actually am going to become, oh, thank you, Steven. I just got somebody to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I actually am going to become, on July 25th, an American citizen. So I'm gonna have my my citizenship party. I've been a resident for over 10 years, and yeah, so all I can say is I really love the United States. It's a beautiful country with a lot of beautiful people, and I've been welcomed here, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. And going back to beauty, I'm definitely testing a lot of new things right now. Ray is asking, are there any ingredients you think are necessary for anti-aging? That depends on your skin and your skin needs, because to be quite honest, there's so many ingredients right now that are like super expensive and then work, and other things that are natural that also have amazing effects. For example, I love, oh, thank you so much, Janine. Thank you. I'm here. Thank you, Teresa, for being here too. I love all your comments. Yes, so talking about special ingredients, I love hyaluronic acid. Is one of my like loves, because hyaluronic acid helps to plump up the lines like right away, and it helps to moisturize the skin, to hold the skin moisture. So a lot of products that have hyaluronic acid are good, especially if you have dry skin, but also if you have aging skin, because as we age, our skin start getting drier and drier, and I'm feeling that right now, because my skin was always normal to oily, like I had some oily parts, and now my skin is dry to desert, like right on my cheeks here. I've noticed like it gets really dry, and I didn't have dry skin before. I had combination skin. Thank you so much, Steven. Yes, I'm excited for my first stream. Yes, and if you have dry skin now in your 30s, definitely focus on moisture, because one of the things I've noticed now that I'm getting older, moisture is really important, because what causes wrinkles is when the skin is so dry, and as we get older, we're producing less collagen, and then that's why you get the fine lines, because the skin gets dry, start getting kind of crepey, but then the crepiness does not come back, and that's it start breaking the collagen, and you start getting deeper and deeper wrinkles. So I feel like one of the important things to do as you get older, and you may see in a lot of creams, sometimes they get heavier and heavier as creams for older people, is moisturizing. So hyaluronic acid is a really good one. Peptides is a really good one. Really good ingredients to have on for anti-aging. I mean, those are really good for hydration to keep your skin plump. Because one of the things that make the skin look young is moisturization. Because when your skin is dry, it looks more, you know, doesn't look as plumped up, you know. And also I found that face massages really helps to have that plumpness. Yeah, to have the plumpness, because your skin is like more bouncy and holding moisture, so it does look more youthful because you have the bounciness. And when it's dry, it becomes more, you know, you can see it. So yeah, so definitely peptides, hyaluronic acid are really, really good for anti-aging, and antioxidants too. And face massage helps a lot because it helps the circulation. So tools like this one, they work because it has micro, you know, the micro current, but also because it's a face massage. You're doing all stuff to lift, and it's helping the skin have more circulation and getting more blood into the area, and it just kind of helps the skin, you know, get plumped and have more vibrancy. And yeah, so definitely I feel like, and I'll mention more ingredients as I think of them. Another good thing too, let me see, Andrea de la Fuente asked, what is good for skin healing? One second, I'm reading here. One second. Can I finish reading? Okay.
Sorry. It'll go away in a second.
Okay. Yeah, my boyfriend's doing something. So, Andrea de la Fuente asked, what is good for skin healing, like acne, lesion, and scarring? The oatmeal face mask is amazing. Like, I found that for skin healing, nothing beats that one. And I have the recipe on my channel, but it's really, really simple. All you do, you buy the oatmeal, the one from the supermarket, the regular oats. You can blend them in the blender until it's like a powder, and then you add some water into a cream. And that's what I did right before the video, because my skin was like super red around here, and I still have some redness here, but it was worse. And that mask helps so much if you have eczema, acne, any sort of skin allergic reaction. That one is the best. For acne, I also love my turmeric face mask, but the turmeric face mask is not so much for lesions, but it does help to fade the dark spots, and it does help to fade the scarring as well. So I would say the turmeric face mask, the oatmeal face mask, and if you have a lot of dark spots, the rice powder face mask too. I have all on my channel, all natural, super easy to use, and it definitely helps. The rice one is very, very strong, so if you have sensitive skin, make sure to do a patch test. But my favorite of all time is the turmeric, because I created the recipe for my channel that is a different recipe than most recipes you see online, because a lot of the turmeric face mask stains the face. But I tried out so many different combinations. I love making my recipes, and the one I have on my channel does not stain the face. And when I was doing that, using that every day, I was not breaking out. All my scars were gone. But I get lazy sometimes, so I don't do them. But whenever I do the mask, also amazing. So if you can try one mask, Andrea, from my channel, try the turmeric face mask. The one I did, like one of my first recipes, has like all the ingredients together really help for acne scarring, prevent acne, and healing. And turmeric actually helps deeper into the skin DNA, so it really, really helps for the face. It's amazing. Ray asks, that makes sense for people who get regular facial have such great skin. Yeah, facial massaging. Yeah, on facial, people do massage. They always have the facial massage because it helps the circulation, and circulation brings blood to the face and helps to produce collagen. So I do feel like a lot of the face tools, they're great because they also have their, current, like this one has extra because it has electricity that goes through your skin, but also has the movement that you're doing. And I also love the jade roller too, which I will be doing a review as well on my channel, because the jade roller, you just roll in your face, or the gua sha, which I already have on my channel too, that's amazing. And a lot of things that you can do. But when you massage your face, just make sure, right, that you use either an oil or something that it has a slip, because you never want to pull or tug on your face, because that causes wrinkles. So you want to use your favorite face oil or a moisturizer that's very slippery, so that way you have enough things. I'll talk more about face massages in other videos, but I have my gua sha face massage that talks about it too, so you can check that one out. And thank you, top three. This is actually from Kale Polish. This one is called Hug and Roll. And Kale Polish, I actually talked about the mojito color that was on my, if you haven't seen my video, is my June favorites. It's the mojito color, is the green one. That one, I've been like in love. I've never loved so much nail polish as recent. Never thought about nail polish as much as recent right now because I found Kale Polish. I'm not sponsored. They never send me a free product ever. But I bought so many, I'm addicted. Like, I'm always looking at the site, whatever they release it, I get it because I love every single color. And yeah, this is called Hug and Roll, and I love it. And the good thing about Kale Polish is that it's 12 free, so it's free of a lot of harmful chemicals. And also, it lasts like a gel. Like, I put this a few days ago, but I've, you know, even though I'm sick, I did clean a little bit and I washed the dishes, so, and they still look fine, but they're not gel. And you don't need a top coat. I know, I'm like, I love Kale Polish. I can't get enough. I got everybody, like my friends, to buy it because they see my nail colors. And it's so funny, top three, because it's the only nail polish that people actually ask me, what are you wearing? So I feel like there's not just a nail polish that is good quality. I feel like it's a nail polish that their color selection is very, very unique. So yeah, KL Polish is from Kathleen Lights. She's also a YouTuber, and she's amazing. And Teresa Morgan said, have you thought about a book? Thank you, Teresa. Actually, I am writing a book because I have so many recipes that I've been testing.
All right, it's been 40 minutes.
Oh,
it's
thank
time
you.
to stay hydrated.
Thank you. My boyfriend just brought me. Oh, this is my favorite thing recently, guys. It's water with just mint leaves. And now for the summer, for everybody that is in California, this is like a lifesaver. It's so good. It's so good. So nice. It's just water with fresh mint leaves. It's the best. So I'm gonna sip some more. Yeah, the nail polish brand top three is called KL Polish from Kathleen Lights. She's also a YouTuber. If you guys are not familiar with her channel, check it out. She's so sweet. She's like, I've been watching her for so long. She's one of my favorites. She's very honest and such a sweet person, and you know, and she definitely did an amazing job with her brand. But Teresa, yes, I thought about a book, and I'm actually be writing because I've been creating my recipes for a long time. And the reason I started my channel actually was because some of my friends miss my recipes. Not just, excuse me, like I'm burping now. Not just my recipes for my face, but I actually had some Brazilian recipes that I started when I did my channel. And yeah, my wife is like, Kale Polish for Kathleen Lights. Yeah, so I started when I did my channel, like doing the recipes so my friends in Brazil could log in and then see the recipes. And when I was a kid, and I started really, really young, every Saturday I had a beauty day, and I had my friends come over and we put stuff on our faces and we lay in the sun, which is bad, but not with the stuff on the faces, but we went to lay in the sun, and then we had a whole day of like beauty. And I was so young and my skin was so young that I really didn't need it, but in my mind that was the most fun I had, and I love making, and everything was natural. Like we just, you know, I just got stuff from like the supermarket and I made my recipes and my friends loved it. So even before I found out about DIYs, I was making DIYs because I thought if I can eat it, I can put it on my face. And and I had some funny stories about that, but I really thought about doing a book because, you know, I've been trying these recipes for so long, and a lot of them actually came from my grandma. My grandma, she passed 2 years ago at 97. She was amazing, guys, like the most amazing person. Like makes me want to cry just talking about her, but yeah, sorry. But she was so amazing, and she had the most amazing skin. At 97, people looked at her and they did not give her 97, you know. And she was very healthy. We're from the Amazon, so we were born with a lot of stuff from the Amazon, the jungle, and my grandma, whenever she was cooking, she used to put like the tomatoes to the side, the cucumbers to the side, and then she would just blend it and just put it on her face. And I grew up as a kid like, why do you do that, Grandma? And she never bought face cream. She always did stuff from like her kitchen, you know, and she had the most beautiful skin. And so yeah, so seeing my grandma doing that also inspired me to like put stuff to my face, and she knew everything. One time I did something horrible with my hair, because I also like to get into my mom's bathroom and kind of look over her things, and I didn't speak English. So one time I got this thing, I was with my best friend, that looked like it said placenta, and I thought, ooh, that must be for the hair. I don't know why. So I put it on my hair, but I think now there probably was some sort of thing for makeup remover. But since I didn't speak English, you know, I put it on my hair and my best friend's hair, and my hair was glued to my scalp. No matter how much I washed it, it was glued to my scalp. It was horrible going to high school with my greasy hair. And because it wasn't for the hair, it was I think, I forgot to ask my mom, but I'm pretty sure it was for removing makeup, but I was young. Then I called my grandma and she said, put olive oil on it. And that's how I got introduced to olive oil, which is one of my favorite things. I have a whole video about it. And I put olive oil on it. Hi, Cher. Welcome. Cher Productions. And I put the olive oil on my hair that was greasy from applying makeup remover, like an oil onto my hair. In my hair, it just took the oil out. So you wouldn't think that oil removes oil, right? Like, you wouldn't think that, but my grandma knew that because she knew everything. But mostly that was my introduction to olive oil, and after that I started applying olive oil on my face, on my body. Oh, kid from David Grubb streamed, but he's with a fly. Yes, Share Productions, we were actually testing the streaming on my boyfriend's channel first before we went to my channel, because it's my first time streaming. And but thanks for coming by, I'm glad you came. So we were just testing there, because it's my first time streaming, and my boyfriend's been helping me, because guys, this is not as easy. Like, there's a lot to do before, but I'm having so much fun hanging out with you guys, because I get to actually, you know, answer your questions live, and, you know, get to know you more. You guys get to know you. Nice. So let me ask a question. Somebody asked a question. What's something good for large pores? Chavez, Chavez asked that question. And basically for large pores, and I do have large pores, but they were bigger. Large pores is a lot to do with, like, you know, family history, is hereditary. But you can make them smaller, but you can never be like super tiny like a lot of people, because it is really, like, my mom has giant pores, my dad has giant pores, so there's no way I'll have smaller pores. But I can make them a little more controlled and smaller, but it's really hard to completely change the structure of the pore. But you can tighten them up with a few face masks that I have on my channel. Cucumber is really good. I have a very good face mask on my channel, Chavez, called Ice Facial. That one is amazing, not just for large pores, but for dark circles, and it's super easy to make, because you make these ice cubes. I also made that recipe myself. You make the ice cubes, the cucumber, sweet almond oil, and aloe vera, and you put it on the refrigerator, so that lasts you for months. And then every morning you just take the little ice cube and then put off. The recipe is on my channel. It's called Ice Facial. Make sure you check that one, because it gives the right proportions. But that one, when I was doing every day, like, I literally felt my pores were smaller and my dark circles were better. I always have different things I try. Yeah, you're very welcome. That one is really good for pores, and also aloe vera and cucumber, also good for firming. So it works, like, on the video you can see I'm talking about how my skin felt so good with that facial, and I even thought about, like, sending to people, but I figure, like, it's not natural, it will go bad. But you can make it at home, and I love that you can just keep it in the refrigerator, and you can do it every morning, wake up, done, and you can even air dry it. You don't have to wash it off, so it just stays on.
You should tell them, because I also have have really big pores on my head, on my nose, but that's because and Darcy tells me this all the time. Sorry, I'm like totally taking out of the stream, but like,
okay,
Darcy says this all the time, and it's because I always go at my nose on my face. I have these giant blackheads on my face, and I love to squeeze them. Yeah. And I got this vanity mirror in my bathroom. Yeah. And I freaking love it.
And he doesn't let me do a lot of masks on him.
Squeeze it. It's so fun.
Do you want to show your face?
Do I want to show my face?
Yeah,
yes. Hello.
That's my boyfriend David.
David Grobman channel. Shameless self-promotion.
When he lets me put stuff on his face, and that happens sometimes.
You want to put something on my face now? On live stream?
I actually still have to wash my... I might not have to wash this now, but anyway, this is the, I put the egg white. I don't know if you guys can notice.
What's some thing to wash that off?
Yeah, I can wash it off. I just don't want to step out. But he doesn't let me do a lot of stuff to his face. But you know what? I'm actually testing the anise toner right now. Yes, I actually, baby, can you bring the anise? It's on my, I actually have it on my office right now because I was reading about the anise toner. I have a green tea toner on my channel right now. It's on my desk, and I just bought the anise to start testing. So I'll definitely be, Yvette Muniz is talking about the anise toner. Has amazing properties, and again, it's a great DIY that I want to test it out. So it will be coming up soon. But I definitely bought it, and I'm waiting to, you know, to do a future video once I'm able to test it. I just don't want to do it and do a video about it. I like to test a little bit before I, you know, perfect the recipe before I post it. And for the blackheads, Chavez, the cucumber and the sweet almond oil and the aloe vera, the recipe I gave you before, it's more for the larger pores and dark circles. But to actually remove the David Groman is my boyfriend. Is the one that I mentioned to you before. I don't know if you were on the feed. I was talking about the DIY blackhead remover, which is also on my channel, and is charcoal, just charcoal powder with Elmer's glue, and you mix them together and you put it, on your nose and wait it to dry, and then you pull it out. It is literally the same. Oh yeah, see, I got the anise. This is Yvette Muniz has a. Yvette Muniz was talking about the anise anise toner, and I actually bought it because I'm gonna start trying. I'm super curious about it. I read amazing things about it, and I wanna. It will be a video coming up soon once I get a chance to try it. In as far as Chavez, so yeah, definitely check out the DIY.
Do the hair yogurt plug on your channel? Did you already do a review of hair yogurt on your channel?
No, talk. No, not yet. But let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, my boyfriend is like. Yeah. So for the blackheads, sorry, Travis. The DIY blackhead remover, which is basically charcoal powder with Elmer's glue. But the Elmer's glue, don't worry, is non-toxic, and it helps, you know, to give that peeling. And basically, all those things you see on Facebook, on Instagram, is the same thing. Because my David's mom actually bought, I think she bought it. Somebody I knew bought it, and I compare it to my DIY, and it's basically the same consistency. But the secret when you do those DIY, those blackhead remover peeling masks, is to get a warm cloth and hold it in your nose for a little bit. So yeah, it's called, it's DIY blackhead remover. So you put a warm cloth on your nose or whatever area you have blackheads, and hold it for a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes, so you let them kind of get a little loose, and then you do the masks. That way it removes a lot deeper. Or if you have a home sauna or a sauna, go there before, so that way it gets a little like softer and you can remove it. But that is an amazing mask, and whenever my boyfriend lets me do it on him, it's very satisfying because it gets a lot of stuff out, and I do it on myself. But it is a mask that is very hard. It's very harsh, so I would not suggest to do that mask all over your face like you see online, because it's very painful. And also, do not do that mask near your eyebrows or any hair, because it will pull it out. So I would suggest do it just on the area that you have the blackheads, because it doesn't have any other skin benefits besides pulling out the blackheads. So if you are doing it on your nose, do it on your nose. Or if you have a blackhead in a different area, just do it on the area. Do not do it on the whole face, or you may get, you know, like a bad, it's too harsh. So you can maybe do multi-masking and do a mask in the rest of your face. You're talking, Yvette Muniz is asking, I wonder if you can mix with green tea. You're talking about the anise one? Maybe we can mix. I'll see. I'm gonna try the anise toner by itself first, and then maybe I'll try mixing with other things to see. But the green tea toner, guys, is also really, really good and super, super easy to make. It's on my channel, and you can see on the comments how people love it. And whenever I was using it, I loved it too. I'm always using different things on my channel at different times, and I always fall in love again. Like the ice facial, I did a long time ago, and then once in a while I do it again. But that's why it's hard for me to do like a skin routine, because it changes so much. And but I find that if you pick one recipe on my channel that you like and do it once a week, you will really see results. At least once a week or twice a week, and consistency is the secret. Let me see. How do I keep my hair? JB asked, how do I keep my hair so shiny and healthy? Thank you. My hair is actually being in a little better shape now, but my hair went into a horrible phase a few years ago because I did too much like highlights. But I have a lot of great masks on my channel that have very, very good hair masks. One is the mayonnaise hair mask, and it is the mayo that you buy in the supermarket, the one you put in your sandwich. That one is so good, Jay, and it's so easy because it's already done. Because what mayonnaise is eggs, olive oil, you know, it's all natural ingredients. And eggs have protein. So the mayonnaise mask you do buy is the easier one because you just buy the mayo, put it on your dry hair, leave it on for 30 minutes, and then you do wash with shampoo and then followed by conditioner. It's just a treatment, it's a pre-shampoo. You don't do it like as a conditioner because the smell, but if you do as a pre-shampoo, you won't smell anything, your hair will be like amazing. Another one I like is the coconut oil with eggs mask, is also on my channel. It's really, really good, and if you have a chance, JB, I think I have a whole timeline of hair treatments that I put it on my channel, so make sure you know, Google hair, and on my channel put hair for the search, and we'll have the mayonnaise mask is the easy one because it's just mayo, but I have other ones too. And let me know if you have any, if you guys want me to do more hair care on my channel too. So I love to hear your suggestions. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I'm a little sick, guys. That's why.
Just blow your nose.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want because it's gonna get all red.
Just blow your nose.
Okay, 1 second. Thank you. I'm a little sick, sorry. So yeah, I actually have a video on my channel. Yvette Muniz was saying, interesting recipe with charcoal. I brush my teeth with charcoal and I swear it has made them whiter. It does, because charcoal pulls a lot of the toxins and the stains of the hair, of the teeth, and the toxin of the skin is very, very good for pulling anything toxic. So even for the stomach, like if you take charcoal pills, it's good if you have any like indigestion problems. It's good because it takes the toxins out of the body. And I actually have a video on my channel too, Yvette, that I'm brushing my teeth with charcoal, and it definitely helps to make them whiter, as well as turmeric. And you wouldn't think, because charcoal is, you know, has the black color but does not stain the teeth. And the turmeric, it's turmeric with coconut oil. If you haven't tried Yvette, definitely try it. It's the same like idea. Mix turmeric with coconut oil, and I have the rest of my channel, and that actually smells amazing. It almost tastes like pumpkin pie, and my boyfriend loves it too. Like I make for him all the time. You just brush your teeth with that before you just brush every day before you do your regular brushing. So you do it normally, and then you brush with your regular toothpaste, and your teeth will be like super white, and it's super healthy for you. So definitely try that out. Thank you, Teresa Morgan. Yes, I'm writing the book, and I'll definitely let you guys know once it's done, and maybe send you some sneak peeks of the book once it's started. I want to do like a recipe book with photos and like the application, because, and you know, so you guys can have sort of like my channel on a book. Yeah, you're welcome, top 3. Definitely try the DIY mask and let me know how you thought about it, and I'll definitely let you guys know. You're welcome, Chavez. Very welcome. Definitely write, like, let me know. You know, I love hearing from you guys. Whenever you guys make comments on my channel, I love replying. So always make sure to send me comments or video suggestions. And like the anise, I will definitely be doing soon as I get a chance to try it. It's already here. And I love all natural things, because coming from the Amazon, it's really good, because I've learned, like I grew up with natural stuff, like, so that's why I love so much natural skincare and things you can make at home, and or skincare companies that use clean natural products, because my skin is very sensitive, and there's so many beautiful things in nature that makes a huge difference on your skin. Yeah, definitely let me know once you get a chance to try Yvette. And and for sure make comments once you guys have a chance. I love when you guys comment back on the video that you tried the recipe, how it worked for you guys, because it really makes me so happy. My favorite oil, Yvette's asking what my favorite oil. My ultimate favorite oil was olive oil, because I started using like over 20 years ago. My grandma got me on it. That was one of my favorite ones long time ago. But now that was when I didn't know so much about other face oils. Olive oil is still one of my all-time favorite, but not every skin works well with olive oil sometimes. So I don't know, like you have to find the oil that works for you. My skin is very sensitive, works really well, but I definitely feel like different skins like different oils. For example, jojoba oil is like one that I found that works more for multiple skins. And I love avocado oil. I've got more introduced to avocado oil like in the last 7 years, and it's more of a dry oil and it's super high in vitamin E. So avocado oil is really good too. But I definitely love olive oil, and I feel like it's special for me because I've used it for so long. And I use the one that you buy in the supermarket. I just make sure it's the cold press, pure extra virgin olive oil. And I love doing the oil cleansing method with it too, and that's the best because then your skin don't feel oily. For the oil cleansing method, you just put it on your skin, massage it, and then that way you can actually do a face massage. And then you put a warm cloth with like a moist warm cloth, and then you remove it. So that way you're actually removing the oil and deep cleansing your skin. You can do with olive oil or any other oils, and that is an amazing thing because it helps to balance the oil production in your skin if you have acne, and it leaves your skin just dewy. And I like doing that in the evenings. You don't have to do it every day, like once a week is fine, or once a month, depends on your skin. So that one I love doing with olive oil, but I also love avocado oil and jojoba oil, and sweet almond oil is also amazing. So it's hard to find a favorite because I think I have different type of oils that I like at different times. Like olive oil is the one I've been using for the longest and has such an amazing properties that it's definitely worth to try. Check it out. And yeah, it's very good. So let me see here, because I'll just take a little sip of water and see what you guys are up to. Yeah, I was gonna do this mask on the channel too, the avocado one, which is amazing for dry skin, but I think I might do it just as a video because I'm so sick right now, so it's getting kind of late. So I might do this another day, maybe I do a streaming, or I do it just as a video on the week, because I don't want to have to step out the camera, have to wash my face. So the avocado face mask is going to be coming up my channel, and it's also amazing for the skin. It's going to be avocado and honey, which is also good face mask. So I'll be doing this one on my channel probably for this week as a DIY. And okay, and my boyfriend gave me a little bit of more style because I have a little bit of the egg white on my, yeah. See, that's one of the reasons I don't do too much neck masks, because I hate removing them. But this one actually moved pretty easy. Thank you, baby. Yeah, so I had the egg white mask on my neck, and nice, you can actually remove it pretty easy. You can move pretty easy with the, yeah, so I'm removing the egg whites. So I'll do the avocado another time when maybe I'll do it in the bathroom, so it'll be easier to remove it, and that way I can answer more of your questions. Thank you. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it is tighter. Like, I love the egg white for the neck. Yeah. Definitely you feel tight like right away. Yvette is asking, what are your thoughts on using collagen peptides for masking? Peptides are amazing for anti-aging. They're really good. Irish moss, I haven't used it before, but the peptides in collagen is really good. The thing with collagen that you have to kind of like see, depends of the collagen, is that certain collagen depending, like if you're doing a DIY or if you're buying from the store, is that certain collagens, the molecules are too big to actually penetrate the skin on like just applying on the face. I'm gonna be doing more experimenting with DIY and collagen products to make it at home, so then I can report better for you guys. But I've read about it that certain products have collagen, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will like penetrate the skin. But when you buy on the stores, like there's really a good one that I think it was on my favorites. It's the it's not, I forgot the name of the brand now, but they formulate a type of collagen that the molecules are so small that actually can be topically applied. And that one I do see a difference. Like I don't use it every day. I do use it almost like a mask, and it's really good. I may post this video, and if I do, stop it. I'm already slaying my ears. Anyway, yeah. So collagen definitely is really good for masking, and the peptides especially. But I don't know if you're mentioning DIY. You have to see which kind of collagen you're using, because it has to have the molecular structure of the certain collagen you're using has to be small enough to penetrate the skin. So it has to be a special one. But a lot of the masks out there that have peptides and collagen are really good for the skin. I would definitely, thanks Yvette for mentioning Irish Moss for the DIYs. I'll definitely check it out. I've never heard it before, but I tried one time in algae face mask, but it was store-bought. It was just like a Korean skincare that my friend loves it, but when I put it on my skin I got super beet red. Like it was really so I'll definitely research more. I love hearing new ingredients that I haven't heard of before when I do it. But yeah, for sure. And Teresa, yeah, you're welcome. I'm definitely, as far as the neck, I answered your question about the neck, and you can definitely see there's some smoothing. And this was just the egg white. I just beat up the regular egg white and just apply on the skin, and you can see, I can definitely see the difference. And it wasn't so hard to remove it. Like I just removed it with a moist cloth. I'm gonna be doing that one more often. This one I do it more often on my face, but again I get lazy on my neck. But now actually it is so soft. So that is something easy that anybody can do, and definitely has firming effects for the neck, not just the neck but the face. But it's amazing. Just egg white, just regular egg white, and other things for the neck. I would definitely be testing, Teresa, the Dermaroller, and I'll report to you, because I'm starting to have deeper lines, because the egg white helps with the lines, but it helps a lot with the firming. But as far as deep lines, I think the actual Dermaroller might help better, because the Dermaroller and the Dermapen help to build the collagen deeper, because you're basically injuring the skin, kind of. I know it sounds scary, but it's just tiny little injuries. That way the skin kind of fills the collagen up, whatever's missing. Excuse me. But definitely I will be reporting soon on that, because it's something I'm very passionate about. But thank you so much, you guys. It was so great to hang out with you guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. And I'll be doing this every Sunday. So every Sunday, come hang out with me. I'll be bringing something to put on my face, and I'll probably bring a water bucket next time so I can remove it. And then I'll let you know any other recipes that I'll be coming up. And oh yeah, there's one more question. Yvette's asking how about recipes for hyperpigmentation? What an opportunity to communicate with you. I love it. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too, Yvette. You very good questions and suggestions. You can always message me on any of my videos, and I always reply. The hyperpigmentation, try the turmeric face mask for sure. Is one of the oldest recipes I have. Is one on my channel. It works amazing. I had it's this way. No, this way. Oh, shoot, this way. I don't know if you can see. You can hardly see. It's a dark spot here, but it was like it was like a hyperpigmentation from the sun. It's very light now, but I use the turmeric, and I didn't even use it that much. Like if I continue using it, probably disappear. You can hardly notice now. I'll probably make a video about it, and I'll show the before and after, because before I was literally almost like
4 years old.
No, the here was like really dark, and it's a sunspot, because I used to be crazy in the sun and not use any sunblock. I actually used to use olive oil. Again, my history with olive oil. It's crazy. Like, I used to be 16-year-old laying in the sun with just olive oil on my body. And did you find the turmeric? Is that the turmeric one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Yvette, David just put the link there for is the one that was one of the first recipes, right? He put it there. Here's the video is 4 years old. It's like 4 years old. That turmeric recipe, it's amazing, and it helps again with skin, scars, hyperpigmentation, anti-aging. And it doesn't stain your skin. That is a very few turmeric recipes stain your skin. That one doesn't. Sorry, as I get evening, I start getting more sick. But that one is amazing for hyperpigmentation and for anti-aging, for everything. And I made the recipe in a way that it doesn't stain. But make sure you add all the ingredients. It has oil on it, and that oil makes the turmeric not to stain. Because if you just mix turmeric with yogurt or honey, your face will be yellow. So make sure to use that recipe. You can substitute some ingredients, but make sure you use the same ingredients, sort of, so it won't stain your skin. But I'm always available, so make sure. Thank you, Teresa. Hope I feel better too. It's been like 2 days, and David is amazing. I want to thank David. He's been amazing setting this up. And I will definitely be here next Sunday, 7 o'clock. And, guys can have more questions. We can, interact. And you can also suggest things during the week if you want me to bring something. I'll be testing things out during the week and, mention you guys if I find anything good for those things. And thank you so much, guys, and I hope I answered your questions, and thank you for all the suggestions. I definitely will be taking them in, and I hope to see you guys this week, next week, next Sunday, and make sure to let me know if you have any other suggestions. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.